What's up, guys? It's your boy King David. I'm back at it with another video. In this video, I'm gonna simply talk about a couple things. And you know me, I like to ramble. I like to keep it raw and uncut. And we're gonna get into multiple different things. Like first, I'm gonna talk about fasting, and then I'll get into why lust. Right? Why is there so much lust promoted nowadays? Why is there so many channels that have, sorry, I thought something was on my hand, guys. Like, why is there so many channels that push lust in your way? And we'll get right down into it. Like, so fasting, for instance, when you fast, guys, like, I'm not saying like don't eat all day. Like, you can if you want to. Intermittent fasting is typically what I do, or like if I do eat, I'll eat a meal or something, guys, and then I will kind of like not eat so much for the rest of the day. Like, I'm especially since I'm trying to like get that, the belly really like ripped up, guys, like trying to achieve that, washboard abs. I always say washboard abs, like, right, guys? So you gotta obviously stop eating. Now, of course, you might lose a little bit of gains on your arms and stuff. Realize that it's always a process. No matter what you're trying to achieve in life, it's always going to be a process. You're always going to have to go through some stages. You're going to have to go through the ugly stage. Like, if you're growing your hair, like when I was growing my dreadlocks, I had to go through a pretty ugly stage, guys. I had to go through like a stage where my hair was just didn't look good, So most people, they would have looked at it like, ooh, what's on your head, brother? You know what I mean? And like, you have to wrap it up with like a do-rag all the time, guys, and try to like keep it like semi-professional, especially if you have a job, guys. Like, you gotta be like taking care of like your image to some of these people, because they're gonna like look at you and go, are you okay? You know what I mean? What's going on? Some people will care, some people don't care at all. But most of the time, people are they're gonna think something happened to you or is happening to you. So that's why a lot of guys, they don't end up growing out their dreadlocks, because they don't want to go through that ugly stage. They'll even get fake extensions, guys, and like try to like, I know I'm kind of rambling on about this, but try to like get this kind of look, but they don't want to go all the way that far with it. They just want to like have the appearance of having dreadlocks for maybe a couple weeks, and then they shave it all off, guys. So here's the thing, guys. Fasting is good if you're trying to get a certain physique, and you need to kind of just cut back on the eating for a little while. Now, yeah, you're going to be in a depleted state. You're not going to be as strong as you were. You're not going to be able to lift as much. You're not going to be able to do as much sometimes, and it kind of sucks. But you still have most of your strength if you've been eating pretty decently, guys. That's all I really want to say about fasting. Just go with your body, right? Go with what works for you and what will work for you, guys. Like, don't try to overdo it. Don't try to extreme fast. Don't try to dry fast for too long or stuff like that. Usually when I fast, it's a water fast, guys, but I eat some food here and there, whatever I feel like my body needs it. Now, we'll talk about lust, guys. Lust is strong. The forces of lust are strong these days. It's almost too much. It's almost like pushed on you too much, guys. Like I said, like Instagram and stuff, like I was thinking about leaving Instagram. It's like, again, you know what I mean? Just kind of like getting away from social media for some time again. You have to like learn how to battle with it. You have to learn how to like deal with some of these things that you see on the internet. And like, not all the time you're going to be seeing like women with bodies that you would obviously want to see in real life, right, guys? You're not always gonna have to deal with that. Like, it's not even you're dealing with it. It's just that you're scrolling through your page, right, and then you maybe have followed a girl who's really attractive to you. Now you see her on your phone, and you're like, or tablet or wherever you're like looking at, and you're like, man, she looks really good. Like, of course she's gonna look really good to you, But you got to understand, guys, think realistically. Like I always say, think realistically. You're not going to see these girls, right? So the lust, right? That lustful feeling, that feeling of like looking at her and then being like, oh, I want to get with her. It slowly dies back when you're on retention. Like it slowly, subtly kind of like gets to a point where you can look at her and you really just see her as a woman. You're not seeing her like, okay, I want to sleep with her. Yeah, she has nice features, but you're kind of just seeing her as a woman. You're not in the comments like, I do like to read some of these guys' comments, and some of the things that they say are kind of just outrageous, and it's like, why would you ever say that on somebody's page? But hey, you know, to each his own. People want to say what they want to say, and sometimes they're really just making themselves look like goofballs. But hey, whatever, you know. The girls usually only respond to guys who actually have like a decent amount of followers and they post something actually funny, you know, or they say something and they get responses because it's not too lustful. Like the way they talk, like if you notice the comments from guys who actually are like sometimes it could be, it depends on the page, right? But if you notice the comments from guys who actually got things going on in their life, they got like that social media life, like that they're living high and they got everything, you know, maybe the car, the house, you know, the body, all this stuff. Now, obviously, she's going to be attracted to him more than you guys, right? Or more than average Joe is what I'm talking about. Not you guys, isn't like my channel, but I'm just saying like she's going to be attracted to that guy more than some guys who really aren't on that status, right? That's not really what I want to talk about, but I'm just saying like the lust there, right? He's not going to be as lustful because maybe he has options. Maybe he already has a wife. Maybe she's okay. His wife's okay with him saying something cornballish sometimes every now and then to make people laugh and kind of portray that he's like somebody who really is like spending his time commenting on a post that she put out there. You know, maybe he is a single dude and he's like, okay, she's attractive, but like, yeah, I'll just leave a little comment and then move on. Lust is a serious thing, guys. Like, we don't realize how serious it is until we are like embedded in it, until we're like, whoa. Women lust too. Women lust, men lust. They lust, man. And women lust more than men, I feel like. I think they lust more than men, but we don't see them like that. That's the reason why they get away with it. They be looking at certain guys, they be like, whoa, you know, this guy is handsome. They don't do anything because they're more shy than we are. And a lot of times we're more just extravagant and say whatever. And I shouldn't say extravagant. We're just like, we don't have no filter. We just be saying what we want to say in the moment. Or we be trying to go up and approach them. Like I said, like, dude, don't waste your time. Like I keep saying, guys, don't waste your time. Like, focus on yourself and it'll come to you. And the right one will come to you eventually, guys. So lust is a powerful thing to get rid of in this time. Like, you don't want to force yourself to get rid of lust. Like, if you have a wife, if you have a girlfriend, or if you are lusting, you're gonna lust. It's subtle. Like with retention, it's subtle. It dials back little by little by little by little by little. It's like, okay, now you're looking at women, right? And she's attractive. Okay, cool. Now you're not really lusting anymore. You just notice that like lust is kind of gone. Like, you're not like, man, I wonder what she would look like in this clothing. I wonder what she would do with it. Like all that is just like not there anymore. You don't care about it no more. You're like, you just look at her like a regular average woman. And when you switch that dynamic, when you flip the dynamic, and even if she's very attractive, that's when they start really wanting you more. They want you because you're not like a lot of other guys that be lusting. They're like, this guy's a little different. Why doesn't he want me? Why doesn't he think I'm attractive? Well, that's what they assume. Not all of them will. Some of them know the get up. They know, hey, you know, this guy just, he's a straight dude. He likes women. He probably thinks I'm attractive. but I can't play these games with him anymore. I can't play the games. I can't make him fall for me, because he's not in that boat. He's not in that like lustful state. You know, he's not gonna be like, oh man, I need to really like get her to dress up in a certain outfit and stuff. No, he doesn't care about that. Doesn't care about that, you know. And it doesn't mean like he's like, he doesn't care about it, but you get what I mean. Like, those things are okay at the right time, the right moment, and you feel like that's something you guys want to do. You know, if you're in a relationship, hey, do it. Don't hold yourself back from these things if you really want to do them. But I feel like when you get in a higher consciousness and you get to that point where you're like, okay, yeah, I've done it before, or yeah, I've experienced some of these things, that lust, it dies off. It goes away. Like, we're all going to get to this stage eventually. Not in this lifetime, maybe the next lifetime, or maybe a couple lifetimes ahead of that. We'll all eventually get to that stage where we're not really like looking at the person for just their body, right? We're looking at them for who they really are, guys. And it's amazing when you're at that state. And I think a lot of guys, they're not as honest like on their channel. I'm not pinpointing my fingers to anybody, but I'm just saying, like, you gotta be honest with yourself. It's like, am I looking at this girl in a lustful way? A lot of times when I see a girl in person, especially if I like her, occasionally it might happen to me. I'm not fully broken free from it, right, guys? Like, you want to fully break free from lust. Like, lust is something you want to just get rid of. Like, it's something you can't. It's not something you want to keep. You know, there's some things you do want to keep. You want to keep your ego, but you want to control your ego, right? Like, there's some things like that you want to not completely destroy. But lust is like something that is like, it's darker energy. You know, you want to do things to somebody you don't even know. You just want to do things to them just for their body. You know, it's like it's a lot of men's weakness these days is the flesh, right? The flesh. Like, we want to, you know, be with these women just because they look good. It's like, not all women are good. Not all women are bad. You know what I mean? So realize that you're going to be looked at the same way. Girls are just a little more secretive about it. But if you look really good, like say if you're in a store, you look really good, just minding your business, you might be doing something, you look up, and a girl will be like, whoa, this guy's handsome, you know? Now, girls are very shy, like I said. They're not going to walk up to you and just be like, oh, here's my number. Some of them might, but they don't want other people to see that. They might do it when you guys are alone and you've talked a little bit and they kind of feel more comfortable around you. Yeah, they might give you your number, give your number, or give her number to you. I can't even talk right now, guys. Anyways, you get the picture, guys. Don't be so like in a rush to get rid of your lust. In a rush to get rid of your lust. See, I can't talk. But understand that when you transcend it, your life becomes a lot easier. You get more opportunities. You get more like interactions with people. Like, you might see a beautiful woman, you just are cool with just walking up to her and just shaking her hand and just talking to her like a normal human being. Like, that's like important in life, guys. Like, doing that is like a big thing these days. It's like, are you shy to go up to her and talk to her and shake her hand and like just talk to her like one-on-one, like how you would normally talk to her, even though she's probably the most beautiful woman you've ever seen in your life? Are you shy to do that? That's like a telltale sign. It's like, now, yeah, if you have dirty thoughts running through your brain, it's like, dude, she's gonna know that, but she's used to it, you know. If she's really attractive, she's used to that. But if you're breaking free from it, guys, like, whoa, she's gonna be like, this guy's a little different. He's a little different. She's gonna go, he's a little different. But if you're already broken free from it, you walk up to her and you're attractive too, guys. Like, you gotta, it's not just about the face. A lot of guys think it's just the face. Like, it's about your energy. If you have the right energy, that attractive energy is mostly about how you move, how you talk, and what you say. And it's just the energy that's extruding off of you. Extruding, I don't know if that's a word or not, but you got the fit. It doesn't have to be the most perfect fit, but you just got everything at T. Now girls do care about your face. Like, they care about the structure of your face. They do, but it's not so much about that, guys. It's about like how you are interacting with other people, what you say, how you dress, how you move through the room. Do other people watch what you're doing? You have that attractive energy. You could look physically attractive. Like, you could have the face and the body. It's like same with women, right? They could have the body, but some people just don't want to be around them because they're just not very attractive people. Their soul's not that attractive. They're kind of evil, They're like, oh yeah, she's really good looking, but I don't want to be around her. Like, she kind of scares me, So it's the same thing, guys. Like, same thing. So I know this video kind of like went all over the place, but it's mostly about lust, guys, and breaking free from it. It takes time. Bear with yourself, and realize grace is the one that allows you to break free from it, guys. Peace out.